Fishing high pressure public ponds, it's all about that natural fall. It's all about making it as natural. They get finicky, they're pressured, they hold tight, and you have to give them time. And one of the best techniques is that natural fall of a soft plastic. You know, it's all about that fall. It's all about giving them time. It's all about giving them something that they eat every single day. And it's all about soft plastics, you know, crawfish, worms. You know, sometimes you need to go a little bit deeper. You know, I'm a big weightless guy. I love to fish weightless. I think it's probably one of the best techniques in pressure public ponds, but sometimes you need a little extra weight. You know, especially fishing around cattails, fishing within 6 feet and less. And one of the things I like to do is add a split shot. And I think it's so important when you fish these high pressure public ponds that you have the ability to add some weight. The great thing about split shot is you can adjust it. You can put it anywhere on your line. You could add, you could remove. And you know, on the back, you know, they have, oh my gosh, if I could grab it. They have a little tab. So if you want to open it up, you just squeeze that, opens it up. You want to close it, you close it. Having the ability to adjust on your line and the ability to how many you put on and the different small types of weights is key. When it hits the bottom, you're still going to get that natural fall. And that's what it's all about. So I'm going to go through it. I got a couple split shots. Now again, I'll show you once I get this thing on. I'm going to go about 18 inches up is what I like to use. And I'm just going to, if I could get that in there, I'm going to squeeze that with a pair of pliers. Squeeze that with a pair of pliers. And now I have one on there, right? And that's a pretty good distance. Something 6 feet and less. It's going to come down. It's going to hit that bottom. And that bait is going to slowly fall. And hell, oh, that's magical. I mean, son, it's just magical. It just gets it done all day long, son. Yes, sir. Big as after big ones. And again, if you want to add more, or if you want to take them off, it's super easy. Again, you just go into the back of that split shot, you squeeze it, it opens it up, and you take it off. I'm going to add one more. I'm going to go on a smaller side. It's not as big. And again, you can adjust these anywhere on your line. You can find these any place. You go to Walmart, dirt cheap, easy to find. So that's what I have. And we're just gonna get right to it. The beauty part about this technique, you keep it a natural fall, you keep it in natural, and you can adjust as you go. You wanna add a little bit more weight, add a little bit more weight. You wanna take them off, take them off. If you wanna fish it more weightless, take them off. You don't have to cut and retie. You're just hitting that tab at the back of that split shot, taking it off, or put a new one on, or put another one on. You need a little bit more weight. It's windy. You put a couple on. You're golden, son. Getting it done. Boom! Big and son. Let's go. So what I like to do in this setup, I'm fishing it just like I would a weightless. Gonna have a pretty good gap. I'm gonna be fishing around these cattails, the edges of these cattails. I'm working it just the same way I work a weightless. Let it hit the bottom. Now again, the one thing you have to remember is because you have that gap between the split shot and the hook, you're gonna have to give it a little bit of extra time for that bait to come down and hit that bottom. So you gotta wait for it to hit the bottom, and then you gotta wait a little bit longer. Gets it down to the bottom quicker, and still keeps that natural fall. Money, bro. So all I'm doing is casting it out there and let it hit. I'm giving it plenty of time. You know, 10 to 15 seconds, let it hit the bottom, let that natural fall come down. And then again, I'm working just like a weightless. I'm just bringing it across. Just bring that up a little bit, or bring that bait up, bring the split shot up, split shot comes down, and you still get that natural fall. Especially now, like a day like it's windy here, definitely going with split shot. Definitely gonna work the split shot. The casting, it's gonna help get that bait down. A lot of times in wind, when you go weightless, you know, when it hits that water, that current will take it. So you wanna fish one spot, but that current will take it. It'll go with the current. Not a whole lot of weight to it. But in this, put a couple split shots on there, it'll get it down to the bottom, it'll keep it in that strike zone, and it's catching big ones. I really love fishing this technique around like cattails, lily pads, laydowns, if you have docks, any type of structure. It's ideal. We'll try to cast a little bit further. I want to get in this pocket, so I can get in this pocket. Sometimes you just need that little extra weight, and you're not going more like a Texas rig or a Carolina rig. It's all about that natural fall. It's all about what they eat naturally. It's a done. You know, everywhere I go, these swans are following me. It's crazy. It's patience. It's all about having patience. It's all about taking your time, working good solid areas, not working it fast. Sometimes with a little bit of a split shot, sometimes I like to raise it up. I get that whole split shot and that bait up, split shot hits, and I get that natural fall. Sometimes you get muck on it. You can see you get that muck on the bottom, but clear that off. It's not really not that much on the. I'm a pit boss, Berkeley pit boss. I want to go a little bit deeper. I know this pocket in here is pretty shallow, so I'm just going to cast out deeper. My last one. Definitely can't cast that far going weightless. Again, it gives you more opportunity, more areas to fish, and still get that natural fall. Now, if you can go deep with this technique, again, my recommendation would be just add a few more split shots to it. Again, there's so many different ways with split shots. Dirt cheap. You can get them at Walmart. Get bags. I think of 50 or 100. Fairly cheap. Just work it. That's it. Just work it like a weightless. You go up. I'm not popping it. I'm not popping it. And when I bring that up, I'm giving that time. Again, you have to remember to give it time to where you get that natural fall coming down. And I like to keep my rod tip down closer to the water. You can push up shore and it'll be down. Again, with that wind, you get a little bit of extra weight. I love this technique in high pressure public ponds. When the wind starts blowing, or you just need to go a little bit deeper, you still keep that natural fall. I can't stress that enough. It's all about the natural fall, natural presentation. You're giving them what they eat naturally. It's just money. I mean, it just gets it done all day long, son. Again, I use a pit boss, but the great thing is you could adjust it, you could add, you could take away. If you're coming out here, you want to go weightless and the wind picks up, throw a couple split shots on there, adjust up and down your line. It is really ultimately so versatile. You can do so much with it, and you're still keeping that natural presentation. Gets it done, biggins after biggins. So next time you go out and you're fishing a high pressure public pond and you want to go weightless and it's windy, or you want to go a little bit deeper, grab yourself some split shots, put it on your line, and it just gets it done. I want to give a special shout out to my members. Greatly appreciate it. Catching biggins after biggins all day long, son. Yes, sir. Greatly appreciate all the support. Thank you for becoming a member. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like. Go check out all the links down below. Go check out the merch store. Go check out the memberships. I greatly appreciate it. I'm Greg. Thanks for watching Getting It Done Fishing, and I'll catch you next time. Out.